Howdy and welcome to the Dirty Dish. I'm Danny Nguyen. I'm very excited to have this young man. He's not a young man. He is a young man. He's younger than me. His name is Phil Wang, and he is joining us on the Dirty Dish to talk about how he got into comedy, why he's still doing it, and the gems of the Dirty Dishes, what annoys him, which is quite a few things. Phil Wang has been touring all around the world. He was here currently for the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. And I thought, you know what, Phil? You've had some yum cha. Come and join us and let's chat some more. So please welcome to the show, Phil Wang. Welcome, Phil, to the Dirty Dish.
Thanks, Dan. Good to be here. Thanks for having me in your wonderful home.
Woo! And I love that you messaged me and said, do I bring a dish?
Well, I thought that maybe it was like one of these podcasts where you eat while you talk.
Which is a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's season 3.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah,
Great.
also, we've already had one big yum cha here.
We have.
And, our relationship so far is quite meal-based.
It is meal-based. Oh, my goodness.
So it made sense.
That yum cha was traumatic for me. The time that those dumplings came out, it took 45 minutes.
Time.
It took a long time.
Yeah. But if you go to a Chinese restaurant and the service is good, you start to worry. If you turn up to a Chinese restaurant and the waiter's like, "Hello, thank you for coming," you have to get out.
Get out of here.
Get out. That's gonna be terrible.
So the worst reviews of a Chinese restaurant is the better.
Apparently the ideal is like 3.5 stars on Google.
Ah, okay.
Because any more than that is because it's Western people saying Janice was lovely.
Yeah. No.
You want the ratings to be brought down by rude service.
So do you do your yum cha in London, in Chinatown? Is that where you get your hits from?
In London, the best is probably Royal China, which is on Baker Street, not Chinatown.
Ah, okay.
That's really good. Currently, the great is dim sum duck.
Yes.
Which is very hard to get into.
Okay.
Very small. You've got to queue up.
No.
That's when you know. But I think they're opening up a new restaurant now. But that's when the hot restaurants become less good. When they open up their second location.
Yeah.
It's never the same.
Never the same. Food. You wrote in your bio you love food.
Oh, yeah.
You're on a show called Great British Menu?
That's right.
What do you do on that show?
I'm a judge.
Oh.
I'm one of the judges.
Of food?
Yeah. So
what's the premise of that?
Every week, bunch of chefs from a particular region in the UK compete, and the last two at the end of the week present their dishes to a panel of judges, of which I am one of the permanent.
And you get to eat it.
And I get to eat it, and I get a pass judgment, and I get to say, not good enough.
Wow.
Not enough blood, sweat, and tears went into it.
I just did a video for a restaurant, and watching it back, I realized there's no etiquette. And I realized, did you have to train? But it doesn't look great. Did you have to watch yourself on video to eat?
No,
on camera? Because it was awful. It was
I don't
really
watch myself.
No.
In general, I don't watch myself, which is not good. I should watch myself more because there's a lot to improve. But I can't do it.
But I realized I think I'm eating like that on dates, and it's not doesn't look good.
Do it again.
I've got it on video. I'll show it to you later.
Do it again. That's fine.
It's a lot. Is there a judge name you have?
The Inquisitor.
Great.
Yeah.
Is your festival show. And the night I came to see it, you talked about Vietnamese Russians.
That was the first time I tried that routine.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, luckily I was there.
Yeah, that's for you.
Your cohort was here.
Yeah, the routine is, and I'm doing it here because I won't be able to do it in the UK because
really?
it's too Southeast Asian. And my routine is I'm proud to be Malaysian because Malaysians are the original Southeast Asians, and every other Southeast Asian is just a version of Malaysian. Mixed with a different country. So Singapore is German Malaysian.
Yep, that made everyone laugh.
Yeah. Everyone was like,
they got it.
Was German Malaysian, and then Filipinos are Mexican Malaysians.
That was great. Oh, that's such a great bit. It's so good. Why can't the British get that?
They might get that.
Yeah, maybe trust them a little bit.
Actually, I think Vietnamese they would get. Vietnamese are Russian Malaysians, communists, big soup. And the Cambodians are Egyptian Malaysians. No one knows what they do now, but the pyramids are cool.
But where?
Thai, I can't quite find. There's got to be something. Because the British know Thailand well. They know Vietnam kind of well now.
Yes.
Malaysia's starting to. Singapore, they know as a financial hub.
Yes.
The others, not really.
We don't need to include everyone. I think you've got your 5.
Yeah. I mean, for a joke, you don't. Too long a list is too much, actually. Yeah, then I have. So the one that's the niches is I say Indonesia is Indian Malaysia. There's loads of them and they're all good at chess. but people don't know the Indonesians are good at chess.
Correct.
The Indonesians are never like the top, but as a country, they're very strong.
So this tour, what's
Yeah.
the inspiration of Because it sounds like you've done some silly things.
It's my fear that I am now on my way to becoming right wing and uncool, because because that's where I am now. I'm sick of the social justice age, and the social justice age is over, and millennials are aging into uncoolness, and I think the two phenomena are linked.
Wow.
And so the show is about the aging millennials and the death of the woke age. I'm going that way because I own a home now, and the only thing that has prevented millennials from turning right is the inability to own a home.
There you go.
And
I'm renting, everyone. I'm renting.
Well, and I say, turns out in order to become conservative, you need something to conserve.
Yeah.
And I've got that. So maybe this is the beginning of the end for me. The show is about, trying to resist that, and whether that is futile or not. But that it becomes a skeleton to hang a bunch of routines about race and identity and politics and things like that. Jotting down a new idea for a bit today that I might try. Yeah, so it's a call to. I wanted to eventually become a call to arms for the quiet majority of sensible people. Yeah.
Very Louis Theroux right now.
Theroux? No, this isn't Louis Theroux. I mean, he's usually listening, not talking, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Did you watch the Manosphere documentary?
I did.
What do you think, pro or against?
Are
you pro or against the Manosphere?
I'm against.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But I love men.
Most people are saying that.
I love men.
Most
I need
people are
men.
saying that.
I need men.
You need that.
Yes. We all need men. You're going to love this.
Procreate?
Yes, that's the word.
Okay.
Successful.
Yeah, all right, we need men to do that.
Correct,
Yeah. Okay.
When did this comedy thing start for you?
First discovered stand-up really in any real fashion, as a lot of Asians did, watching Russell Peters in the mid-noughties.
Oh my goodness.
And
I watched this show live.
Yeah, did
Wow,
you?
yeah, in Melbourne.
I was at boarding school in Brunei, and YouTube was just kicking off. And people started saying, have you seen this clip? Have you seen this clip? And Russell Peters doing bits about Indian people, Chinese people, Vietnamese people. Yeah. And I was at an international school in Brunei, so all the races were present.
Yes.
And so it really struck a chord with us.
Wow.
And for me, I was like, wow, a successful Western Asian comedian.
Yes.
And that kind of lit a fire under me. And I moved to the UK and did my first gig when I was 17, 18 at school.
Oh my goodness, babes.
And then went to Cambridge, where there's a lot of comedy, and just did that obsessively. Yeah. And I won a student competition in the middle of my degree and got signed before I graduated, and just hit the ground running. I was just really lucky, but I was just so full of vigor and cum.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to. I was just like, why not? Why couldn't I do this? Why couldn't I be big? Why couldn't I be on TV? And I was just bow, 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 bow. And yeah, it kind of went nuts. But I met Russell Peters a few years ago at the Montreal Comedy Festival. Comedians will do a gala usually, and each gala is hosted by a big name, and I was on the one hosted by Russell Peters.
Wow.
And I don't know if you've ever seen someone whose main quality is rich. Mm-hmm. You look at them and all I know about you from looking at you right now is you're rich.
Yeah.
His suit was so thick.
Wow.
His watch was massive. He was so clean and so shiny. Yes. And I went up to him and after the gig and I said, "Hey man, I just want to say you're kind of the reason I'm doing stand-up." And he just went, "That's a terrible reason." and then he just went, "You want a picture?" I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Huh?" And I turned around and his bodyguard was holding my phone. I was like, "How do you get my phone?" And without really registering what's going on, I got a selfie with him, I handed my phone back, and he was gone. Wow. I was like, "Wow, he's done that. He's done this a million times." That was I didn't even notice my phone leaving my pocket. Did his bodyguard pickpocket me and get his phone? I was like, wow, this is a slick operation. That's why he's got such a big watch. He's got so little time.
So has your perspective changed of him? Or you're like, nah, I want to be that rich too? Is that your next goal?
No. No, happiness doesn't increase past, I think it's now about £100,000 a year. It was 75, but I think with inflation it's about 100,000. And so past it's still a nice amount of money, but past a certain point, happiness does not increase, and it's a lower point than people think.
Okay.
So I don't feel the need to be that rich.
Well, you talked about how everything just kind of clicked for you. Like you saw someone, you're like, this is this, and then all these doors opened. And we just talked about before when we started, the Malaysian comedy scene, either you're half Malaysian or British Malaysian or Australian Malaysian. Like one of my dear friends, Lizzie Hu, is half Malaysian. We had Dr. Jason, we had Liana Kia, who's a content creator. The Malaysian breed.
Yes.
What is it, the ethic in it, that makes you guys, is it the work ethic or there's actual deep humour in the culture?
I think there's a very Malaysian sense of humor, which is sort of very sarcastic. Living in a country like Malaysia, you're trained, your eye becomes trained for seeing the ridiculous in things, and also the understanding there's nothing you can do about it. I think that what makes for a funny culture. It's a culture that lives in a perpetual frustration they know they can not really do anything about, and so the only outlet for the frustration is like humor. But I think also what's funny about Malaysia is the number of cultures present, and so the sort of mongrel language that's produced is funny to listen to. You know, you hear someone, the Malaysian accent's funny, then throwing in Malay words, Chinese words for emphasis here and there is just funny.
Yes.
Because comedy is about surprises. I mean, when you hear a different language, it's just a surprise, isn't it? Yeah. So then, I think that really adds something to it.
There are Chinese comedians, but there is that Malay Chinese that
Chinese Malaysian.
Yeah, Chinese Malaysian that gives a different kicker. Because you think, He Huang, communist, deep rooted. But there's something, a gentle kick to being...
Well, mainland, there's a stiff precision to it.
Yeah.
Malaysian is quite lax like this, it's like stretching out, and then, it's just kind of like relaxed exasperation. Yes. That is Malaysia. Like, why like this one? Singaporeans more clip, it's like this, very quick. Yeah. The syllables don't last too long.
You have studied. Is that your international school of all your friends?
No, that's just from growing up in Malaysia.
Wow.
And going to Singapore and meeting each. And also just like, I think, your accent is defined by the pace of life of where you live. And Singapore is very quick, very fast paced. So you don't have time to elongate our syllables. Yes. But then Malaysia got time lah. There's a lot of time. We're not doing anything. There's nothing to do.
Yeah, Vietnamese is just, I think, is just shooting. It's like
shooting.
Yeah. Because we're on the move, hustle.
It's quite similar to Thai.
Yeah, it's very similar. There's different tonalities in Vietnamese that makes it not Thai. So you can go up, down, up, down. I think Thai is Sawatika.
Yes.
But Vietnamese is does have that fast pace, but it goes up, down in tone. Have you been to Vietnam before?
When I was like a kid.
Okay.
I remember doing like a little tour of a battlefield. Right. Got to fire an M16.
Wow.
I was like a teenager. You could just fire an M16. That was awesome.
Don't need a license.
Vietnamese guy popped out of a hole to show us how they...
Coo Chi Tunnel.
Coo Chi Tunnel?
Yes.
Is that what they're called? Okay.
Yeah, there's like 20,000 kilometers of the tunnel.
Whoa.
And that's where all the tourists go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
To fit inside.
And like the bamboo traps and that sort of
Correct.
thing.
Yeah, you had an authentic Vietnam tour.
Yeah, but I haven't been back as an adult really, and I should. Because it is wonderful, and the food is just fantastic. I mean, I think it rivals Thai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it gives you food poisoning.
Well, that's anywhere in South. That's anywhere in Asia.
Well, it got me, and I'm
Except
Viet.
Taiwan or Japan.
Yeah, that's true. Japan, you could never get.
Probably not.
No, that would be sin. That shop would close down.
Yeah.
The review.
They just whole harakiri.
Yeah, if anything's below 3.5, stop that shop.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to our dirty dishes. You've sent me 3.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think you'd actually read these.
Yeah.
By the way, I've never done a podcast with a Google form beforehand.
Really?
This is so organized.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Just one woman show right now.
You're tiger momming your own podcast.
I know. Well, I had the other 2 Malaysian boys are like, yeah, Dita, you do everything. You do a lot. And I did have a chat with her. Maybe I could chat to you about it. Have you ever needed to have a second job in this career that you've kind of manifested?
When I started, I did some tutoring in maths and physics.
Of course,
but
you
that was
did.
it really. And I was quite lucky. The comedy took off quite quickly, and in the UK, we're paid quite well.
Yes, I've
for
heard.
gigs. Like normally, you can make a decent living just doing gigs in the UK. You get paid better than Americans.
Wow.
For gigs, but the ceiling is lower.
Because I do a lot of things, I've been questioning about my process as a comedian, a storyteller, because I guess you have so much space to write, process, do stand up, and do spots.
Well, you did. There are more gigs to practice with.
Yeah, correct.
To develop with.
But because I'm doing 5 different things in my life, I find that doing spots is the last thing on my list.
Okay, yeah.
And
then you only think about it like on the way there, and you're like, I haven't thought
correct.
about
Or a
what
month
the
out
hours
from
happens.
comedy festival. Like, what's your process? This show is leading you to Edinburgh. Is that right? Or what's
Edinburgh's
your...
not an endpoint for me anymore.
Oh, really?
I'm doing a week or 2 at the start of Edinburgh just to keep developing it. Because now I've got like a not good version of the show, but it's quite Aussie.
Okay.
And a bit more Asian because there are Asian people here.
Great.
UK has far fewer Asian people, so I need a couple of weeks to work up the UK version.
Okay.
When I get home.
And what is the end of it? Another Netflix? Because if this is
Maybe
a third show.
Yeah, maybe see where it goes. I mean, still a tour. Then I'll come back to Australia to tour a version of it later
Fantastic.
on, and then maybe America, maybe Asia first time.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
You know, people.
Yeah. That's
Get you
why
some
I
leads.
came to Yum Chat for networking.
How is that? Is that happening in the UK?
What?
Asians all hang out with each other.
There are so fewer Asians. There are hardly any. Well, it's also just harder to hang out in London because it's so big.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but there are hardly any Asians.
No. First one was people talking when you're not meant to talk.
Oh yeah, I hate this.
Yeah.
I was such a good boy at school. I hated it since a child. Kids talking in class. I was furious. I was like, you're making this worse for all of us. You're dragging this out for all of us. Just shut up. Listen.
So how?
Maybe you'll understand, and then the homework will be easier. Or you can do the work now. They won't have homework. I never understood the other kids' lack of foresight. Do you know this test, the cookie test, the cookie experiment where they had a kid in a room and they would have a cookie in front of them, and the kid would be told, you can eat this cookie now, but if you
I have seen
wait
it.
5 minutes, we'll bring you another cookie. You'll have 2 cookies. And they followed throughout their lives. The kids who could wait for a second cookie did much better in life.
Yes.
If I was in that test and I got the second cookie, I'd be like, I'm willing to wait another 5 for another cookie, actually. How long does this go on for? That's the kind of kid I was. So I was
Wow.
always about, like, postpone gratification.
Wow.
Always postpone gratification. Because you'll probably be big. You'll probably get more.
Yeah. Has it worked? That experiment?
I think, in general, being a cautious person has its rewards and has its costs.
Yeah.
I've benefited from being cautious. I'm in a comfortable position. I haven't lost my money to Bitcoin.
No.
I have never gambled. I have not lost anything to Vice. But I've taken fewer risks, and there's a cost to that as well. So, it's hard to say.
It's surprising to hear you say that, because I would say, watching you and how you've accelerated in your career, that you do take risks. But that's my view on the outside. It's great to watch.
Oh, thanks.
Great to watch you win, I guess.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't classify myself as a big risk
Okay.
taker, really. I mean, went to uni in 2008, at which point no jobs were safe. So at that point, why not?
People who say someone and I instead of someone and me.
Yeah.
You sound like a real Cambridge educated person.
I'm a proud elitist.
Yes, you are.
You know that thing of like, what's it, like dumb into smart into galaxy brain? Like in the middle of that bell curve are most people who think you're meant to say someone and I in every case.
Wow.
That's wrong.
Yes.
It's only if it depends on which part of the sentence you're in, if you're the object or the subject of the sentence.
Yeah.
Right? Diana and I
Yes.
are recording a podcast.
Yes.
Because you would say, I am recording a podcast.
Correct.
Right? Could you please bring Diana and me our teas?
Yes.
Because you would say, could you please bring me my tea? But most people will say, can you bring Diana and I our teas? Wrong. It's not right. It's not right.
It's offensive.
It's offensive to me because
I
you're
hear
trying
it.
to be cleverer than you are. Right?
I'm going to check my emails to you now, just double checking. I've said
But
the
that's
right.
all you have to check. All you have to check when you think about that is, well, if the other person wasn't in the sentence, what would I say? Would I say I or me? And then that's what you put in. So I think you've noticed all three of my offerings here are to do with pedantry.
Correct.
And
started with
and
people.
people not behaving properly.
All three have been people.
But this is,
People are the problem.
this is kind of what my show's about. I'm just worried that I'm becoming my true self, which is a sort of centrist pedant.
Phil, your true self.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Although is there such a thing as a true self? Our true self changes. I think we're always our true self. I think this is actually my hot take. We are actually always our true self. And
At this time of this version of this period. But we hopefully keep evolving.
well, that's it. And that's what creates the illusion that you're always pursuing a single true self, but you're not. You're always your true self. And you ideally improve, but you mostly change. And people call their most recent iteration their true self to justify it. But we're always our true self. This is my hot
This
take.
is beautiful. I love this stuff.
Yeah.
I think I like your true self.
This current version?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm quite sleepy. This is a particularly true self. I didn't sleep very well last night. I was
Oh,
tossing
no.
and turning because I was ranting in my brain until about 2 a.m.
Now you
You
know
ever
what.
do that? You ever do a toss and turn and just a mental rant?
Yeah, then I take a flanugan and I knock
What the
myself out.
hell is that?
The antihistamine that knocks you out.
Flanugan?
Yeah, I think I've said it right.
That sounds like a whiskey.
Do you want one? I can get you one for tonight.
Flanugan?
It's an antihistamine, and it's got some sleeping pill, and you just go. And
Oh, nice.
deep dreams.
Deep dreams, as in like vivid dreams?
Yeah, very deep.
Long?
Long. You don't
Yeah.
sleep for 12 hours.
12 hours,
Take a
okay.
quarter.
Yeah, I
Take a quarter.
take melatonin
Oh, good.
sometimes.
Melatonin doesn't work for me.
Really? It works like a dream for
I'm
me,
like a
so-
la la, still
Wow,
here.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to be knocked out.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
melatonin.
Flaganunin.
Well, I find out what it is.
Flagavulin.
Flaganugan. That's what I've been calling it. I think I got my first one from Lizzie.
Oh,
Lizzie.
okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I bought my own pills after that.
Nice.
Didn't want her supplying me my drugs. But yeah, there you go. We have one more section.
Okay.
Quick fire.
Yep.
Fast as you can.
Okay.
If it was one last dish in the world and it's the last day on earth, what would it be?
Watanho.
Wow. You were fast. You knew that. What is it?
Sometimes pronounced watanhe, which I think is the Mandarin. It is whole fun stir fry, like char kway teow, kind of char kway teow-y,
Yes.
but with an egg gloopy sauce on top.
Wow.
Malaysian dish.
Yum.
And then usually seafood. But I just think it's just so good. It's my fave, and it's not it's easy enough to find in Melbourne.
Yes.
In UK less so, but that's my fave. It's just
Yum.
very comforting
Yeah.
and very Malaysian, very deep in flavor and umami.
Maybe this is my perception, but have you become more Asian in the last couple of years?
I think so.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just felt it. I was like, I think I thought because the British was strong. Maybe the accent. But
The
yeah.
accent is funny, so sometimes
It does
like
work for you.
I can boost the punchline by doing it in a Malaysian accent, saying something in Manglish grammar.
Yeah.
Because like it's always funny to say things a bit grammatically wrong, and so and Manglish is a very fun way of doing that.
Yeah. Next question. Would you eat 3 lemons or a tin of cat food?
Ooh, 3 lemons.
Why?
Because that's something that a human can eat. I would say.
But can
Well,
you...
apparently, pet food is tested by humans.
I think so. But yeah, I just like if you had to eat it quickly, what could you eat quickly?
Pet food's very salty, isn't it?
It is. Oh, we're all thinking about it.
How big is this tin of cat food?
It's a tin of cat food that you buy at the groceries.
I don't have a cat. I don't know how big that is.
Me too. But I know
Do
it's
it with your hand. How big?
like that. Like a...
Is that in height?
Yeah.
In height?
Yes.
And then like this big round?
Yes, like a
No.
tomato.
Oh, tomato based.
Yeah.
When you say eat lemon, you mean like
3
eat,
whole lemons.
like I think there's actually not that much flesh in a lot of lemons. I'll go lemon.
Okay.
I don't have to eat the skin, right?
Oh,
Okay.
we eat everything.
The skin?
Yes.
No, come on. That's not fair. That's like saying I have
You're
to
already
eat the,
working out the
that's like
inside.
saying that's like saying I got to eat the tin can of the cat food.
That's the first time someone has mentioned that, so good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm the biggest pedant you've ever had on the show. And it's,
That's
it's
great.
showing.
Would you take $1 million to never eat carbs again?
No.
Phil, don't worry. I
No.
went to second-class English school.
That's not nearly enough. What, $1 million Australian dollars?
Well, let's go pound.
So 500,000 pounds.
Let's do a pound.
£1 million pounds.
Yeah, let's convert for you because that's where you live.
To never eat carbs again? No.
Yeah, the Asians really...
Well, the point of
not enough.
The value of money is the pleasure it can buy you.
I know, I've heard that.
And so and carbohydrates is one of the greatest pleasures. So what would the point be of an extra million?
Have you heard of the Comedic de Santiago? To walk through Spain.
Oh, no.
900 kilometers.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you would love that walk.
Doesn't sound like
No.
it. I don't know what
No one's walking that much.
I don't know what about my demeanor makes me think I'd love a big walk in Spain.
Oh, just there's a demeanor of happiness coming out of you.
Of me right now?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
of a joie de vivre.
The choices of life
There's a
is not about
joie de
money.
vivre coming out of me. Yeah.
Joie
I
de
like
vivre.
a joie de vivre.
What is that?
A love of life.
Oh, there you go.
I do. I'm a hedonist. I'm a glutton, and I don't like a big walk.
Okay, great.
Actually, I don't mind a big walk. I walked here.
Do you bike?
No, too scared. I biked in Cambridge when I was a student there, and one day I fell over in front of a massive truck, and it had to brake really hard and honk really loud, and I've been too scared to get back on.
Well, you know Roddy Ching.
Yeah.
You've heard about his massive scar he has on his head.
Oh, I mean, I've seen it. I don't know how he got it.
Bike ride.
Was it?
He talked that in that show. He talked about Perth. They have these guaccas. What's that island?
Oh.
But anyway, he was up in a mountain, rode down, tumbled down, and that's where his scar is from.
Wow!
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think he's okay. I say that
That's
because
good.
everyone he'd tell that show wouldn't.
That's
know.
good law.
Yeah, so I don't like bikes too after hearing about that. Who wants to die? 5 people in the car, road trip. You've got 4 seats, dead or alive. It can be anyone. Who would you have in your car?
Oh, road trip. John Maynard Keynes. He sounds like a pretty interesting guy. Maybe you could explain to me what Keynesian economics actually is, because I keep hearing it and I keep thinking I know what it is.
He sounds smart.
Actually. Elvis for the tunes.
Oh, which time of his life though?
Oh, young. Young hot.
Yes.
Not old, fat, sad. Young hot. How many more left?
2 more seats.
2 more seats.
Pretty good car right now.
Okay. Let's get
Impressed by
some
Elvis.
ladies in here. Where the ladies at?
Yeah, we need a balanced lineup.
Cleopatra.
Whoa.
Just, the original boss bitch.
Yeah.
I want to know how she ran Egypt and what she actually looked like, because she wasn't.
We're not even sure.
Yeah, exactly. I need another gal in it.
Yeah,
What's
You've got one gal.
Amelia Earhart.
Earhart.
She flew across the Atlantic and disappeared.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to bring her back and find out what happened?
Yeah, what happened, man? Yeah, pretty heavy, right?
Pretty-
Actually, Keynes is dead. Oh, they're all dead.
Oh, they're dead.
They're all dead.
Zombie show called Coming from the Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Yes.
Coming from the dead.
Clearly, I've seen it. Last question. If you're a bubble tea flavor, what would it be?
I quite like that brown sugar vibe
Cool. That's healthier.
and oolong.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
I love a little oolong.
Yeah, you look like an oolong.
All long.
Oolong.
I'm all long. Gosh, maybe I'll get one on the way home. Is there one near here?
No, well, you're you're in a white area.
Is it?
Yes. Walk back
All
home.
the Asians are laying in the centre.
Correct. Well, you've seen Swanston Street.
Every time I come to Melbourne, there's more Chinese people.
Yes,
It's crazy.
there are. They're migrating.
They keep finding space for more Chinese restaurants.
Correct.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Diane.
Thanks for joining us.
Queen of Hearts.
Thank you. And dead. And very dead. And Harry's here, so I'll probably try.
I
to meet
saw
up my
him
son.
on the tram yesterday.
Stop.
Well, I was on the tram. He wasn't on the tram. But I was on the tram coming back into town from Prahran.
Oh yeah.
And there was a little commotion, and we looked to the left, and there was like a crowd gathered around a guy who was walking into a big Land Rover, and it was the Ginger Gangster himself,
Yeah.
the original
Your possible future king.
HRH. Yeah, Harry. It's
Yeah.
Harold. And you know what? In person, he doesn't look that dumb. That's the aura effect for you.
Yeah, he looks. I don't think he was dumb. I thought he was left out.
No, he's pretty dumb. He's pretty dumb. Peace out, brother.
Peace out, brother. Thanks for joining us. Bye.